Hi, Timothy. Congratulations.
Hey Janet, how are you doing?
I'm doing fine. So,
Great.
can you talk about how you got the essence of Bob Dylan and what were the challenges that you faced?
Well, I just try to sink into the material as much as possible. It's sort of the great thing about playing a real life person and a real life artist is there's a clear, finite amount of material to sink your teeth into. In the case of Bob Dylan, a lot of fabulous music from the early 60s, but also great documentary footage, great interviews, tons of biographies about him. I went to his birthplace in Duluth and Hibbing, Minnesota, retraced his steps to New York through Madison, Wisconsin, and Chicago. Um, just listened to the music and played it for 5 years.
Were you a Bob Dylan fan before you did this movie?
No, it was a friend of my dad's that had a portrait of Bob Dylan on his wall growing up. That was my extent of, I knew his name. He's one of these icons of 1960s culture in America, but that was the extent of it.
Yeah. Was there a point in the movie where you thought that Bob Dylan really surprised you?
Well, this is the character of Bob Dylan, so it's interpretive, this isn't exactly how it happened. Um, so I don't have a good answer for you there.
So, this movie started with Bob Dylan as a 19-year-old. How was Timothee Chalamet when he was 19 years old?
I wasn't writing songs like this. I wasn't writing songs like Song to Woody and Let Me Die in My Footsteps. Um, I wasn't a gifted lyricist like Bob Dylan, blessed by God to write these words.
Yeah. And how was it working with Elle Fanning and Monica Barbar?
Fantastic. I mean, I think they're both excellent in the movie. I think they're just so powerful in different ways. Joan Baez and Monica plays more a wily navigator, um, who's super gifted in her own right, cover of Time magazine. And Elle Fanning just does an extraordinary job. I think Elle is amazing in everything she does. I'm really blown away by Elle. I'm really blown away by her in this movie. I'm blown away by her work and everything. She's remarkably present as an actress, super, super generous, very talented. And she brings life to what is the quote unquote normal person role in this movie, the non-musician. She's sort of, in many ways, she's the emotional center of the movie, Elle.
And if you had a chance to talk to Bob Dylan, what questions would you ask him?
I would just say thank you, I would just say thank you for your life's work, independent of the movie. Thank you for everything you've given us. Thanks for giving it your all.
Well, thank you very much, and more power to you, Timothy.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you too.
Yeah,